Well, the first time I met Bill and Ruth and the Blame it was December of 1979. I was at the Armadillo Christmas Bazaar. Ruth Ellsworth, Bill's wife, well, she had a booth there selling skinny ties. I bought a skinny tie from her, and in the conversation, she told me she was in this band, The Blame, that I'd never heard of. I told her I was booking a club, the Continental Club, that even though the Continental Club had been there for many years, it wasn't really known. It had been a dive bar. We just sort of opened it up in September, and she hadn't heard of it. And right there, I told her I'd book her band, The Blame.
The Blame has been an evolving band for a number of years.
I mean, the original band was just The Blame when Ruth was in it years ago, and that was just, you know, the sort of for the times, you know, when the new wave punk thing was happening. And
you know, there were various people that were in The Blame in the early days, and it was great. It was just all great players. And so at some point, we came up with Bill Carter and the Blame Nine.
Then it started getting to the point then where everybody had to be in a few bands in Austin, because to this day you still don't make enough money to be in one band. You have to play in every band you can. That's how that evolved. I mean, it'd be like, well, man, he's out with so-and-so. Okay, well, let's get so-and-so. And so it was always just who was around.
In more recent times, I had played drums in that band quite a bit.
Andy Solomon, the bass player, original bass player in the Christopher Cross band. Great bass player, great guy.
I've been the only constant in a long, long time, you know, since when I first started playing with him in the 80s.
Donnie Wynn, the drummer, he's been playing with me off and on for the last couple of years. And Donnie's a great drummer. He's played with everybody from Robert Palmer toured with Brooks and Dunn, so that whole spectrum.
I've been playing live with him now for a while, and fantastic band members, Andy Solomon, Denny Freeman, on any given night, Charlie Sexton or Will Sexton or David Holt, you know, and that's pretty formidable. It's also pretty damn loud.
I gave David his first gig in Austin when he was, I think, 17, when he first came here from Lubbock. Great guitar player, great guitar player and singer.
All of those guys are their extended family. I do sometimes reflect and think of how much of a privilege that is to get to work with such talented people.
I remember seeing Bill the first time when he was 9. I walked in the Continental Club and he was playing bass, singing Shaking All Over, doing like a Eddie Cochran or somebody's song, you know, that was really cute.
You know, I kind of adopted Bill and Ruth, and I think Bill has mentioned before that he has like the son that he never asked for, you know. There is such a deep love towards him for me, and it is like all these levels of being a friend, being a mentor, and even being in a paternal kind of looking out for me, you know.
Well, Bill was 9, Charlie, his brother, Sexton, was 11. So I've known those guys my whole life.
Denny has been a constant in the last few years because he's been back in town after having been on the road with Dylan.
Denny Freeman, probably my all-around most favorite guitar player in the world. Love Denny. But there's no one in the world like Denny in any way. He's very unique. He's a dear friend. I've known him forever, and a lot of people have learned a lot from Denny.
And what's good about playing with Bill is that he calls up people that he knows he can rely on. And he don't have to say anything. He just starts playing the song and we fall in and we just know what to do. And he lets us do it and he doesn't worry about it because that's why he called us.
These guys, I mean, they make me sound good.